Daenerys took her dragon out for the first time, not for battle, but for a deal. Dragons were nearly extinct, and their power was enough to conquer entire nations. Yet Daenerys did the unthinkable, and she handed her dragon over to a slave master in exchange for a whip, a symbol of ultimate command over the invincible army known as the Unsullied. When she raised the whip high, the entire army dropped to one knee and obeyed her orders without question. Meanwhile, the dragon struggled against its chains. The new master grew furious and began cursing Daenerys in a strange tongue, thinking she couldn't understand him. But Daenerys turned to him and calmly replied, in perfect Valyrian, "I am Daenerys Stormborn of House Targaryen, and Valyrian is my mother tongue." Then she shouted her command, "Dracarys!" The Unsullied turned their weapons on their former masters, slaughtering them within moments. At the same time, her dragon broke free and burned the slave master alive. Standing before her freed army, Daenerys said, "I know you've been slaves all your lives. You are free now. You may leave, but if you wish to help me free others, then follow me." Not a single soldier left. Every one of them chose to fight for her. Daenerys dropped the whip to the ground. She no longer needed it. As she marched on, she found children nailed to posts at every city gate, a horrific warning from the slavers. Her heart filled with rage and grief, she swore vengeance. When she reached the next great slave city, Meereen, the masters mocked her and sent a champion to insult her. In reply, Daenerys sent one of her own warriors, who swiftly killed the challenger. Then Daenerys addressed the slaves beyond the walls. "I am not your enemy. I am here to free you." She showed them the bodies of the murdered children and launched their chains into the city with catapults, symbolizing freedom. The slaves, inspired and furious, rose up that very night. By dawn, every master was dead. Daenerys ordered the surviving nobles to be nailed to the walls, the same way they had treated those children. Meereen was hers, but victory came with pain. Her dragons began to grow wild, dangerous. When a man came to her with the charred bones of his daughter, Daenerys realized she could no longer control them. With a heavy heart, she led two of her dragons into a dark underground vault. She chained them, and as they cried out, Daenerys turned away, tears in her eyes. Sometime later, in the fighting pits, assassins attacked her. Her guards were dying. Escape seemed impossible. And then, her largest dragon, Drogon, appeared from the sky. He burned her enemies and saved her life. Daenerys climbed onto his back, and for the first time, she flew. Her greatest battle came later, against the mighty Lannister army, the strongest in the Seven Kingdoms. Drogon unleashed his fire, burning their supplies and weapons to ash. The Lannisters were crushed. Daenerys pleaded with the surviving soldiers, "I don't want to destroy your world. I want to build a better one." Some bent the knee. Others refused. Those who defied her were burned alive by Drogon's fire. The rest knelt, trembling with fear, because with her dragons by her side, Daenerys Targaryen could never lose a war. Follow us for more epic fantasy stories like this one.